Zach. Pressured. And that will go down as a sack.
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy.
By Rasul Douglas.
That's Dodson hitting his head coach. Is that
less than 40 seconds to go? Zappi with a fake snap, fake spike. Oh man, it's intercepted. Oh boy, Rodney Thomas.
You think they're going to spike the ball, get their wits about, and figure out what's next. They go with the fake spike. Juju Smith-Schuster's one-on-one on the outside, so maybe you give him a chance. Instead, Bailey Zappi here throws it over the middle into a team meeting of Indianapolis Colts, and they make him pay. I don't know if he's looking for a penalty or anything, but that play just looked like they were just organized. And Bill's look right there sums up their season so far this year.
Tua fumbles it, and that's the way the game ends. On a wayward snap.
I'm bringing all my guys at the line of scrimmage, and this time you might have thought I was going to play coverage. I'm bringing everybody. Aaron snap doesn't allow Tua to get the ball, but they were coming with the heat right there.
41-yard try for the win. Lutz. He missed it. But a flag is down.
12 men on defense. 5-yard penalty.
Wow.
Still fourth down.
There's nothing guaranteed. Good snap, good hold. Kick, perfect. And the Broncos have come to Buffalo. And they're going to leave with a win. 24-22. Good protection, aired out. Valdez-Scantling dropped it. Everybody back except for T.J. Edwards. And underneath, here we go. Osborne makes the initial catch. And that ball's out. Madison laterals. Osborne back in control. Dobbs has got it. This looks like a forward pass. And an illegal forward pass at that, but we're going to keep playing.
Yeah, this is entertaining. It's not going to count, but heck, keep it rolling.
And with the Benny Hill music playing in the background, this game is over, thankfully.
And gave Cleveland new life. Now 2nd and 7. And a reverse and a bobble. The ball is loose, dribbled on the turf, and it's scooped up by DJ Jones.
Are the LA Rams. So that's going to be a big battle here this afternoon. Can this defense get off the field?
Oh, fumble on the snap. It's picked up by Rippon. He had it knocked away, and it's scooped up by the Packers. Devondre Campbell's got it.
Let's see where this football is as that hand comes forward. You know, sometimes you've got a bad play, right? Don't try to do something courageous now and create a really devastating play. Boy, it sure looks like that comes out before that ball or before that hand comes forward.
They will run it. Oh, that ball is loose. It's on the ground. Oh, my goodness. Who's going to get it?
Watch, Swift and A.J. Brown just run dead into each other before Swift has a chance to put the ball away, and Tyler Steen has never made more impact in a game in his young career. You can see that ball into the right elbow, and talk about being in the right place.
He made sure his feet were in as he made the catch. Hand off to Barkley. Reverse, he wants to throw it. Bellinger looking, throws incomplete. So they got tricky on the 2-point try.
Sanders the back, 3rd and 3. Outside Sanders has got the first down. Chased by E.J. Speed.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line. DeVito over the middle, deflected, and it's intercepted. Caromed into the hands of Nate Hobbs. Hobbs inside the 30 and down near the Giants' 25. His first interception.
He has the window. He's working back to the quarterback. I don't like that he went with his hands that direction. Just go meet that ball.
It would defy the logic, but maybe he can. But in order for that to happen, this team's got to get in the postseason. This becomes a huge game.
And this becomes a potential third turnover as Breece Hall fights for the football.
Comes out a little bit soft. You see he tries pushing it with his right hand. Now, it's still one that Breece has to be able to handle that football.
Throws, end zone, intercepted, and it's over. Casey, it's done.
He's in the backfield. Uh-oh.
They lost the ball on the snap.
They did indeed.
Fumbled exchange. Stroud pulling away from center, loses control of the ball.
Come down to the wire. Watch Zach on the right, taking the field. Oh dear.
Bears next three, all against the NFC North. At the Lions, at the Vikings, and then the Lions again after a bye. We got a flag here.
Here's a Mac Jones pass to Zeke. He's got blockers. Elliott. Oh, he goes down, he slides down, and he's being ruled down.
Really good play design by Bill O'Brien, the offensive coordinator. They've ran. Go play action and go dump the screen down to Ezekiel Elliott. And he just does a good job of letting those linemen and those big guys get out in front of him and cutting off for those blocks to pick up a margin in plays like that. When you talk about protecting the football, Mac has it. He has Ramondre Stevenson open early on in this drive, but isn't able to get it. And then he just flips the ball up with his left hand right there. And you got to take a look at this. Is that knee down as he's flipping it? I don't think so. But just a
third down. Herbert,
There's the pump.
Johnston can't pull it in. It hit him in the hands at the 35 of Green Bay.
Instead of getting him going forward, here's that same trick.
And Bryant fumbles the snap. The ball underneath the pile is recovered, and it's Denver ball. 2 times they lined up with Harrison Bryant to take the snap in short yardage.
Alert blitz from Jesse Bates. Murray from the gun, fires far side, incomplete. Looking back in the direction of Wilson, who has been one of a handful of really impressive rookies for Jonathan Gannon. Good coverage by A.J. Terrell.
Bates coming off the edge. Normally you're going to see him back in coverage. This time they designed a blitz to give him free access. Murray has Wilson one-on-one. That's really nice coverage and position from Terrell, and it really doesn't matter where Murray puts that football. That is not going to be caught. Excellent coverage downfield.
Love, rush coming. Love with the left hand. Incomplete. Alex Highsmith nearly brought down Love.
For those of a certain vintage, that was a Dwight Freeney type move. One of the best pass rushers we've seen, formerly the Indianapolis Colts. And that's Highsmith's signature move. And he almost put...
First third down conversion of the night for the Broncos. Hope you saw that card sitting right in front of me. 1st and 10. Wilson fires it out. Jerry Jeudy's got it.
That's fantastic. Great stuff every week, but I love that. That was awesome.
And Ramsey's on Myers. 4th and 6. Here comes the pressure. Grabbed, thrown, intercepted Phillips. On the big hit by Christian Wilkins. The Dolphin defense does it.
By Jalen Hurts, he wasn't really sure because Poyer comes flying in at the end.
They're hanging in there right now. Got to win with defense.
So far, look out. Not a great way to start, and it's a 6-yard loss here, but at least they were able to retain possession. Phillips is right there again. He's everywhere.
Mitch Wisnowski kicks it for Seattle. It is dropped by DJ Dallas. That hard-to-catch punt that Chris showed you earlier is still on the ground. I think San Francisco has it. So
just an easy toss, and White losing some concentration, but you know, one of the big stories from last week.
Wan'Dale Robinson has run this fly sweep all season long. Him and Tommy DeVito, I know they practice it. Don't know what happened.
That happens. Which is the 2023 way of these youngsters expressing themselves.
That's the world we're in. Muffed. And then Reed recovers. That ball was on the ground for a moment.
throw this out of bounds.
instead of taking the loss. But good discipline by the Chiefs defensively, especially Chris Jones to the outside.
Quarterback made the block on Jones.
Field goal try.
This is just a missed throw, and you get rushed. Go ahead and play this sky cam.
Well, just collapse in the pocket right here. Only rushing 4.
3rd and 11. Trick play. The toss. Wicks is a lefty, but Jones couldn't catch it. Steelers get there.
And watch James Conner as he's coming across. He's thinking it's a fake. Kyler Murray's trying to get the ball quick. Miscommunication there.